galaxy of heroes, where legends come to play. There's a streamer named Calvin, who brightens up the day. With a mind as sharp as a lightsaber's gleam, he strategizes fiercely in every battle scene. Calvin, awesome, mastermind supreme. In the world of Swiggo, he reigns supreme. With tactics bold and strategies tight, he conquers every challenge day and night. But amidst the battles and the grand Star Wars war, there's a soft spot in his heart for something more. It's the Gungans of Naboo that steal his affection, especially Jar Jar Binks, his greatest obsession. Calvin, awesome Gungan friend, in the midst of battles his love won't bend. With a smile for Jar Jar, he leads the way through the galaxies of heroes, come what may. With Jar Jar by his side, he'll never fall. For Calvin, awesome embraces them all more. Calvin, awesome, his knowledge is immense, and before you ask, Traya, he's on defense. So raise your blasters and shout with glee for Calvin, awesome, and the Gungans wild and free. In the world of Swiggo, they'll forever shine, a testament to friendship across the stars. So raise your blasters, shout with glee for Calvin, awesome, and the Gungans wild and free. In the world of Swiggo, they'll forever shine, a testament to friendship across the stars. Oh, 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 oh.
And just like that, we are back for another GAC. The final 5v5, mind you. At least in this round. And it's a little bit bittersweet because, well, on one hand, this is the last time that we have Megacrons. This is also the last season that we had like the 2-month cron cycle. So we'll see how I do in the upcoming GACs. It's a potato. I like your reference. CA arrow. I feel like crit avoidance arrows are probably underrated. Also, I feel like potato. I feel like I missed the raid announcement somewhere. Like in the, you know how it always tells you in game like your guild's doing a raid. I feel like that happened at a really inopportune time and it got mixed in with other things. Because I usually see it and I didn't see it, and then I have done my runs though. So that's good for me. But anyways, I'd used all the reroll mats from these last two to try to get a correct Bad Batch cron, and I struck out 6 times. While it has been a little bit stale, Potato, I've found it like to be relaxing. Like I don't have to put a lot of thought into it. Like, oh yeah, that gets attacker cron, that gets support cron, done. I'm not looking forward to having to figure out like whatever team needs now. Also, a little tick that we got a Balin FTC right after the fact that one of the Bad Batch crons was probably actually really good for that. So it's like I have so few crons right now, and 2 of them are for the same team. No, it's valid. I mean, the whole point of I actually had this thought. I think it was earlier today. It really wouldn't. I wouldn't be that mad if they transitioned 100% to pre-programmed datacrons. Like if we just had FDCs and you didn't ever have to worry about the RNG factor of it. You could just look at what's good and you could roll it, and the GAC would be different for that month, but at the same time, you wouldn't have to worry about the RNG of it, you know? What's up, Aatrox? How you doing? I have a better question. Can I go 0-3 right after a 3-0? Those typically come in pairs. Because after you do really well, it's easy to do really bad, and vice versa. Just with how the matchmaking works. The new Vayne DC is the next OP cron. Not looking forward to it. I don't even know which one that is. What's up, Sheepdog? Also, hello, Mac on YouTube. Is that in this set? I'm guessing somewhere. These are FTCs. Also, I'm on like my second 8% beer, and I haven't had dinner, so I hear you, Aatrox. I think actually, awkwardly enough, my third opponent is the smallest. Hey, Empy, how you doing? Next set. Is it Pirates? Check the Vayne. It's mental. Can I even check? Can I? It's probably in the store. It's probably the easiest way to do it. It's probably this guy. Power for hire, level 9. What are the factions? Oh, it's Scoundrel. Gosh, that's huge. Also, yeah, this bugs me. There's mercenary crons while we have Balin FDC. So, like, what's the point? That actually really bugs me. Like, this is a whole useless faction, isn't it? Can't be revived. I mean, that might be occasionally useful, like on Cal. Cal's a mercenary, right? Whenever mercenary allies deal, they grant allies tenacity up. I mean, maybe Kyle Katarn or something. Oh, that actually could be useful. Okay, maybe I take back what I said. These actually look like they could be a little bit useful. All mercenaries have 100%. Yeah, but anything revolving around Soldier of Fortune, that's just Balin. And like what, Bad Batch? Which, again. Okay, not totally trash. All right, Scoundrel. So we're looking at the Vayne Cron. Whenever Vayne gets a stack of profit, gain max health. Whenever Pirates, that Vayne assists dealing 35%, but based on his max health. Yeah, that's probably really good. That's probably really good. Vayne gains 10% offense based on his... Ooh. Yeah, no, that does sound good. And Vayne's honestly already hard to kill, so turning him into a damage dealer, probably a pretty good move for the Pirates. Oh, that's funny, Potato. Thank you, MP. I'm happy to be able to stream at a decent time. Are there any other good level 9s? Garbage. Garbage. Oh. Not garbage, but that's just cool. I wish this did more. I like this conceptually. I wish they would have put in a line there that he can't lose health while he has protection or something. Like, that's not already in his kit, right? That's not a thing. This is good. I wish they would have done more with it. Gross. Yuck. Oh, okay. This is the old one. So he gets to the insta-kill really quickly. Yeah, that's solid. Gross. Probably not super relevant. Oh. Bonuses of Jedi is also applied to mercenary allies. Okay. That doesn't look like game-shattering, but definitely interesting. Do we have like the same stats as every time, right? No protection. Oh, defense is back. Oh, that's big. Okay. Defense is back. No protection, which makes Kyle Katarn's awkward because JML. What is the cheapest JMK counter? Nowadays, probably Inquisitors. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there aren't any other Rebel fighters that are mercenaries, right? Assuming, oh, I guess Cara Dune. It's not great. Padme with cat? Oh gosh, that is an old counter. I don't even know that's the cheapest thing. That is an old counter, though. I haven't heard about that one in a long time. JML is also a thing, but again, also old. I don't love that the FDC was Balin and then mercenaries also get Crons. I feel like that's way too much overlap. I do like that Trey is getting one, but of course I would. Okay, I should probably finish Fleet Arena here in a second, but we did win our last 2 rounds, which I think we saw this live on stream. Like we won, but we did terrible in efficiency. Like was this 0 drop battles or was this 1 drop battle? This is 0 drop battles. My goodness, Calvin. Yeah, I think I vaguely remember this. Towards the end, I was like super shocked, but then I remembered I was banner port on like 4 different battles. Yeah, he probably is. I actually Dad bought all the way up to Relic 8 during his last FDC, and I think that's gonna, number 1, it's been handy for platoons, but number 2, I think that's gonna be pretty handy now. Oh, you meant for the Crons. All right, let's just knock this out so I don't have to think about it later. I play also against Sharon Peters. It's just such a funny name. Yeah, it's a big boy account. I think it's Chromium. I just love the name Sharon Peters. Woo, woo. This is the one out. This is the speed one, right? Yeah. I am already slightly intoxicated and we haven't even started. That is not good for me. Possibly good for you all. Although I did look at his bottom wall, and it looks like all teams that I already have a designated counter for. There's not going to be a lot of thought that has to go into what we're going to do. It is a little bit scary, though, that I get to the final match, and it's my smallest GP opponent, which means he probably is a pretty good player. Like that's always a little bit scary. I'll see your British is showing potato. Oh, gross. Did someone ban that? I already have the best viewers. I don't need you. Alright, I'll ban them myself. Oh, I guess I'm gonna announce this ever. Oh no, it's already been announced. Sheepdog is now on a 130 stream streak. I always like to look at this for out of curiosity. So, if Sheepdog's been here for 130 streams in a row, which is already within itself a big number, but I do 3 streams a week, and then there's 52 weeks in a year. So that means Sheepdog has been on every single stream, both normal time and otherwise, for over a year. That means Sheepdog has been watching every single stream 6 months before my daughter was born. Like, that's nuts. Thank you for your support. Cheers. $130 is insane. Oh, also, I did the math wrong. Just shy of a year. How am I and my family? We're all doing really good. My daughter is currently teething, so that's a fun thing. Not really for her, but developmentally, it's kind of cool. She cries more now, and she takes longer to go to sleep. But, you know, it was kind of inevitable. I didn't want her to not have teeth. That sounds like a worse thing. Also, we're going to start to be able to give her, like, real food here soon, because she technically passed 6 months. My dad gave me Kung Pao chicken to eat. Not as my first thing to eat, but I think I was eating it by like a year or two. Isn't that fun? And my wife as well. We just found out that we're probably going to lose our sitter, though, in about 6 months, because she is also pregnant with child, which is cool, but not super convenient for us for childcare. Their child also a funny birthday like Quigold. I forget what character would have come out when she was born. I guess I could look that up, actually. I think I remember this. I'm trying to remember who it was. Marquee. So let's find her birthday. Oh, this stopped a long time ago. Why is this not updated? Oh, I guess it's because the current ones aren't marquees, isn't it? Yeah, so she would be Captain Silvo. That's her closest one, I think. Yeah. Captain Silvo's kind of cool. It's not on the exact day, but close enough. All right. So, like I said, this is our current opponent, who is also the lowest GP of all of our opponents. He's 14.4. And our last opponent, Sharon Peters, was 16. Wow. And then even the one before that was 15. So, better than Quiggold, honestly, yeah. What's my GP? Am I at 14? Oh, so he's pretty much identical to me. Subprime. So our current opponent, smallest GP, which honestly I think actually makes him the biggest threat, because that means he has probably a lot of skill to get this far. One of his only R10s is JML. That is an interesting choice. I don't think he's a bad R10. I don't know if he's the best first one. I mean, maybe he's just an enthusiast. R10 Darth Revan. There's like some circumstances where that's actually a really good first pick. It didn't end up being the case for me. What are my current relic upgrades going? That's a good question, Potato. I don't know. I really don't know what I want to do relic-wise right now. Like, obviously, I'm working on the new batch of tunes and getting them to, like, Relic 6 or whatever. But at the same time, like, I don't know what I'm doing on the rest of my roster. Like, R9s, I don't even have to think about right now because I don't have enough of the things. And quite frankly, I'm pretty far away. Except Savitar. And after that, like, I feel pretty comfortable with almost all my relic levels. Like, my one team that is a little bit... I mean, I could shore up some stuff that I barely use, but I would really rather wait until they get, like, a specific datacron to justify it. Like, my resistance could really use some love. Finn, Rose, Zori, one of the Poes, both of the Poes. Like, they could really use more relics. But at the same time, I don't feel validated in justifying that until they get a good cron. R10 solo. Do I have everyone at relics? No, I don't have everyone at relics. I like to keep some fodder below the tier though to be able to, and I don't really have much left. Like I really only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 characters for burners. I really don't want to bring them up. Any opinion on the Satil team? I mean, it looks good. I mean, it's definitely going to isolate some things. There's no real flexibility on comp though, right? Like they made that pretty narrow. Your 12s die plenty fast in burner via relic delta now. So that's typically true, Vert, but there's some times where I need it to be one hit. And even then, like, I don't have that many. Also, hello, Vert. I don't have that many Gear 12s. Like, this is not an extensive list. And pretty much any of these boyos can go up at any moment with an LST. Like, I'm not gonna burn an LST. Like, if I get an LST for Droidica, I'm applying that. I mean, do we know that? I'm already my second beer, so there's that. What's up, Marcos? Wow, to see so much not R0 in account that big. Mine? I don't know if I have any R0s. I think I have like one really awkward one where I was gonna, yeah, I think it's like Scare Rebel Pathfinder. Also, I think I misread what you said, Herf. So like any character at Relic. Why don't you, Herf, why do we always have communication issues? Like, I feel like this is not the first time this has happened. And I don't just think it's because of the beer. Do we need to work on this? Pago's still Gear 12. Yeah, Pago's weird because like when I started to slightly get into TW Omicrons, his was already like old news. So there's that. I want click clack. Heck yeah. Fun question for the class. Who gets dropped from Geos if we get a really good Geolifter? I guess it might depend on what they do a little bit. I feel like it's either Fun Sack or Soldier, right? No, it's, well, and Pog also safe for TW, obviously, but Purple Tebow. I'm sorry, by the time I got to Rancor, CLS was already like a thing. And by that, I mean by the time I started playing the game, CLS was already normal to have. Because Brood isn't going away, even if he's not the leader, which I highly doubt Click Clack is the leader. Spy is still the damage most of the time. Soldier's the... I feel like it's Fun Sack. Because he's the only one who really has, although the Dispel every single turn is nice. I feel like it is definitely Poggle outside of TW. You think Spy Dart Saver? I guess if Click Clock is the damage, I feel like Click Clock isn't a damage dealer though. He feels like a technician type of thing. Like healer, maybe revives to kind of, you know, preserve the race or whatever. So you're gonna see everyone as Spyro like the best outside and make him obsolete. Well, that might override my lore, Vert. I think Queen would be way too big of a unit to add. It's one more thing adding job or dreams. But my problem with Queen is GBA is spiritual Queen, if that makes sense. Like the big unit thing, they've already gotten past, obviously, with Jabba and single mothers. But the Queen's kit would be constantly summoning Geonosians to get beat up, which is already what GBA does. Honestly, if Geos get lifted, I'm guessing Poggle Omicron will be good again. Like, I feel like before they had decided to do big units, they wanted the Queen, and they settled for Game Boy Advance. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. They could do that just by patching the stacking stealth. Oh, gosh. I hate how I know what you're talking about. Final roster question. Who do you want as the JML lifter? Mara. No. I change. Forced Past Vision Leia. And I want Mara as a Jedi Knight Luke lifter. Not Master. You did not mix JAC Drex. We haven't even started. And I'm already slurring, so this is going to be fun for everyone but myself. Okay, Vision Leia as in Jedi Training Leia. Thank you. Yes, that's what I meant, Potato. Okay, so bottom wall, good news for me, is these are all teams that I pretty much have preset counters for. He's got a DVD player down here, and the good news is it doesn't have either Omicrons, which in my experience is pretty impactful for how Maz the Sith Killer does. So we're gonna use Maz here, and that'll probably be fine. We've got a rather weak Maul, which that's not an insult, that's the same strength as mine. Drunk Calvin streams are the best. Keep knocking them back. Oh yeah, I haven't even really drank that much. I just haven't eaten in a long time, so that's just how that goes. So, you know, there's my Relic 2 Maul for posterity. Force Ghost True with Yoda, Old Ben, and Anakin. What are we doing? Oh, for Jedi Master Luke. Just like completely rework JML's team like they did Lord Vader's. All Force Ghosts. Put Qui-Gon in there. Anyways. So I'm guessing my Lord Vader will do a lot better against this. I don't think Jedi Anakin is particularly good here. One of the things that Jedi Anakin really likes is a full GR team, because that gives him his damage boost. This is the farthest thing from a full GR team. So he's not going to hit that hard, I don't think. And then Reva team up top, which I think at those relic levels, Sith Empire will work pretty well. And then I'm probably going to try to two-man this. I'm going to try to two-man this with SLKR and Rey. GK is a little annoying because he really slows down the ult. But without Ezra there, I think as long as we can keep Kylo stunned. And by Kylo, I mean Ben. I think we'll probably be fine. The healing immunity might suck a little bit. I could take a Hux for security, but I don't think I want to. All right, let's do this one first. What's up, Delirious Drew? How you doing? Goth Mom is all I need. Tell me about it. Both Force Ghost Sebastian, Shaw, Anakin, and Hayden. No, have him change forms depending on how old your EA account is. If your EA account shows that you're under 30, then it's Hayden. If it shows that you're over 30, then you get Sebastian Shaw. I feel like it's a rather good idea. Okay, what am I doing? So we've got Lord Vader. We need an attacker cron. I want crit damage. Crit damage and armor pen. Yeah, this is the right cron. Lord Vader song. Okay, this has been, quite frankly, this has been the messiest counter that I've used in a long time. It takes so long for you to get. I wonder without Barris if they just die, though. Also, they don't get to keep their, my anti-revives count now without Barris there, so that's actually very good for us. Yeah, hopefully this goes well. I think it will. I don't think Anakin's going to cause any problems. Oh, that would be quite poetic if he did. So either way, this is a win when you think about it. All right. I don't know. Because they usually get so close to dying right here, and then Barris just, like, ruins my day. She heals and stuff. Oh, don't just kill him. Not cool, dude. Oh, he was gonna die anyways. He never survives. That's fine. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, they already got the ship. Okay, well, as long as Lord Vader doesn't eat it right here, which, quite frankly, not looking great. All right, so we're gonna do that. I'm gonna hit Anakin because he kind of seems like free, and now this is like impossible to not clean up. So that's good. I really don't like hitting these guys because they're not kind. Maybe do I just like rush Maul? He can't be that tanky. Famous last words. Take away Starkiller's arms. I probably should have done that. I'm always afraid to hit him, though, because he hits back. Yeah, not taking Starkiller's arms is probably a mistake. Alright, now we just need them to, like, beat up on the zombie taunt. You guys know what I mean. Oh, Starkiller's dead. Wow. How did the highest relic character here just die? Oh, okay, well. Okay. Cool. That was good. Alright, well. Poor banners as always, but fine. Have you used QA versus Stranger with Attackercron? I've used Q with Gas Caddy Money. I never had a problem so far. I haven't, and it's mostly because on the off chance that they set Barris Cron, that counter goes like right down the tubes. That's my excuse, at least. Okay, do we do the 2-man now? Do we go full Goth Mommy on them? Also, I recently had to explain it in a content creator group why I had Goth Mommy in my name and what that meant, and it was very fun. So let's do attacker health. I felt kind of bad because the one who was the most confused was, oh gosh. Bit Dynasty. Bit Dynasty was the most confused. And I was like, oh, I feel bad now. Okay, let's get Kylo's song going. All right, we want dark side, so we want this guy, yep. Explain to them. Does the 2-man make you more susceptible to Whirlwind or ult? Yes? Alright, this is a little bit risky just because Barris is going to make it so that we can't ignore taunt because we're always going to get stuck with healing immunity. And GK is going to really slow down our ult progression because they have crit avoidance. But I believe. Also, Callus speed down. This is actually very risky. Let's just do that. Oh, I like the counter. That was fun. Oh, we got buff immunity. Even better. All right, there's a whirlwind. We'll do that because more ult. Yep, keep Ben stunned. Honestly, you having fear is quite advantageous. Yeah, I'm gonna take your stuff again. I think we're gonna lose, Goth Mommy here, but I think that's okay. I think I'm gonna pop ult just because I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get another one by her next one. Alright, there we go. That was expected. A lot of foresight, which is not cool. He just burned his healing immunity, though, so he's low-key useless for a minute. Alright, there's a whirlwind. Sick. Alright, we do have another ult. Not a particularly long one, though. And I think we need to... If I basic, I get speed up, and then I'll probably cycle past her. Cool. Alright, yeah, let's just do that. Alright, GK's dead. And we have another ult ready to go. Sick. You can die. Quite frankly, you were very problematic. Alright, there's another whirlwind. That's fine. Let's hit you. Because multiple crits. This is a 2-turn ult, but we have speed up. There's no one who can do speed down or rip turn meter. And I'm gonna guess that I'm a lot faster than Ray, so we're just gonna do this. Yep. Alright, now they're supercharged. Whack. Yay! $64. Go SLKR. Thank you, Lord Megatron. I really think he faced an opponent with Goth Mommy name and he couldn't explain either. He said something about it starting in Vanguard Disorder or something, but didn't have any good explanation other than that copying someone else. I mean, that's kind of part of it. I have no courage to do the 2. Honestly, the 2 can be very safe depending on the comp you're fighting. Excuse me. That's not a good comp to do that too. Crit immunity through GK, foresight through Cal, speed down through Cal, the healing immunity with Barris. That's not a good comp to do that too. We faced one last match that was really easy. I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh yeah, it was this one. It was with Swordy. Oh no, that's pretty similar actually. Oh, I didn't have Barris. So that did make it easier. Yeah. But yeah, those 3 units actually honestly were a pretty bad idea. Calvin, is your when to slice mods video still relevant? It should be. I got a lot of complaints though because so many people's strategy differed from mine. So I still follow it, if that's your question. It did not get a lot of praise though, at least from what I remember. Also, hello. Okay, so that went well. I think we do Maz next. This counter has been very shaky for me. The fact that DVD is, number one, under Rella because he's not fully starred, and two, no Omicrons, I think is going to help us a lot. We've been using Healer Cron with a lot of protection for some reason. Because this means that we're going to be able to rip taunts off Royal Guard, and he won't just get locked to mark. Yeah, we'll give this a shot.
Oh, the credits shine like stars so bright, and I'm the one.
So we're gonna trap him because we can just remove the taunt. We really don't need the cleanse right now, so we're just gonna go for this guy. And what we'll do is we'll call in Quig that'll steal the taunt. So then we can go right after like Vader, for example, or not Vader, Emperor Palpatine. And I'm gonna call in Athano. All right, so dead, fantastic. Might as well go for the AoE. Blinds are good. And I think we just... We definitely mass assist. I think we probably just guarantee Mara getting out of here. Yeah, I don't think that would have gotten Vader. That did. I think we were safe to kill Royal Guard now. As Hondo got enough of his stacks. I think that probably kills Royal Guard. That's kind of embarrassing. Alright, let's get rid of Vader so we don't lose a ton of banners here. I think this heals. It did. Okay. Ithano probably? Pop the expose. They made him so tanky. His the defense he gets from his rework is insane. 64. Okay, really good. That beats my 52 I got not yesterday. When? Friday. Okay, I think I can beat this Reva with Malgus. I want to double check before I wreck myself here. We're gonna change the song in the meantime. Whack indeed, Lord Megatron. All right, insights. So this Reva comp is a little bit different because it's still utilizing 7th instead of 2nd, which is not bad because they're still getting the 100% health from 9th Sister Cron, and they're still getting the Daze immunity from Inquisitor Bears to stop Phoenix. Yeah. So Malgus is 70%. It's really not great. I think we looked this up. The last time I did this, it really felt like people were timing out with how it was going. I feel like people were not losing. Shadow! Good to see you. Also, I'm never doing Maz against Lord Vader again. I hate it. Do it if they don't have Omicrons. Word to the wise. The Fracture really sucks. The Fracture slows you down, and not being able to rip stuff off of Royal Guard right away also sucks. But yeah, I hear you otherwise. It's not fun. All right, that didn't work. If I change the outcome to a loss and then look up Malgus. What? Did I do that right? I feel like I didn't click the right button. 200 battles, 70%. There's more than losses than that. I feel like I'm clicking wrong buttons. Like, there's obviously a ton, there's like 60 losses in there, right? But if I change it to that it's just a... Oh, wait. I guess is retreat an option? What the heck does draw mean? Does that mean they timed out? Okay, so yeah, they are timing out. Yeah, they're all timing out. That's what these are. Okay, and a Relic 7 Reva. We're not timing out versus a Relic 7 Reva. No offense. Draw is timeout. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it kind of makes sense. But thank you for the dono, Shadow. All right, Marauder. And then tank, and then a truckload of health. Or as Vert would say, a buttload. Yeah, this looks good. All right, so the name of the game is Don't Take Forever. Don't be dumb, Calvin. Yeah, that's fine. Nobody cares. Lower your max health because you're going to take the longest. Yeet. I probably shouldn't have done that, actually, because now I'm not going to get fear access to the character I want. Alright, we're going to try to get rid of Barrish just because with Relic Delta, she should just be very easy to kill. Please die. I'm going to trigger that. Everyone has stagger. That's fine. Alright, we're going to get rid of 7th next just because she heals. Does she have shock? She does not, so that's fine. All right, there's their healer. Let's get rid of their cleanse. What's GK? That's honestly, I'm gonna save the dispel. That doesn't seem necessary. Yeah, I was afraid of that. That kind of sucked. Fear on you because you don't have it. Sure, yeet. That's fine. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, this is actually going really smoothly. Them being the same, relatively the same relic level as us, I think is actually a pretty helpful right now. I should have hit Reva. That lowers cooldowns and stuff. Smack. I don't want to get hit with locked healing immunity. I'm not playing this as well as I could. The beer is helping, definitely. Not at all hindering my thought process. All right, Yato. Honestly, yeah, this felt really good. I wonder if people just don't have enough health on their tank crons, and Malgus's big hit isn't just yeeting people like it is for us. Or if they're fighting like real Barrises that aren't easily dismantled. Who's to say? I feel like the beer is helping. We might do another. The background for this battle is kind of intense. All right, so we're on our last Reva. What tank cron soon? I don't know what you're saying, July. And I feel like we're pretty in tune on a spiritual level, so that's odd. You mean like it's going away? That would make sense, but your message was confusing. My Malgus is awful modded, so he's cooked. Dude, Shadow, can we not do health primaries? Can we not do health primaries? Or we? Because that's what it is, man. Malgus is not like, he's not very needy. Like, I can show you some needy mod characters. That just wants the health. See the cry at the end? I do. Okay, so we cleared the bottom wall for what I feel like is pretty good banners. Lord Vader didn't do too hot versus this guy, but that's fine. By this guy I mean stranger. Oh, C on defense. Is Treya in the team? Is Treya in the team? Is Treya in the team? I don't get to use that button a lot. Okay. Oh, she's not. This is like, what is this Wampa bait? What are we doing? My luck with good health primaries is awful. If he's not needy, though, I'll take your word for it. As he should. Okay. I feel like this is I feel like this is Wampa bait, which, no offense, I am not at all tempted to use Wampa here. Like, not even a little bit. I'm on my laptop and you were gigantic. I'm always gigantic. Sorry. Okay. Okay, let's get our bearings here. Let's just do why Karth? What are you talking about, Steve-O? Are you talking about me? Yeah, this is Poe. Do you not know the difference between Poe and Karth? That's pretty subject. Also, Africron is interesting. We'll come back to that. Does he have turn meter on Ahsoka? He does, so that's okay. That could be, probably won't be problematic, but potentially could be. That could actually screw us. Okay, let's do Boba Fett Cron. Oh, this is the last time we get to use Boba Fett Cron, guys. This is the last time we get to use Boba Fett Cron. Pouring out for my boy Boba. You were so good. You're so good. Okay, boss, Dengar, Zammy Whammy, not Zammy Whammy, but I still need you. I'm at the phone at the gym. Oh, humble brag. Okay, where's Boba Fett? Booba. Found you. Such a good cron. I think this is fine. Yeah, because this is a support cron. Okay. When I made this Boba Fett this Boba Fett song for DBB's datacron season, I really didn't think we were going to use it that much. We've used this a lot. We've used this in this fight, in the original one, in ships. He's shaming me into getting up and lifting weights while I watch. I mean, that's kind of a power move. Yeah, we have the right comp here, right? Okay, let's give this a shot. And by shot, I mean, this is like the most secure battle we've done so far, so I'm not exactly worried. All right, we'll do offense up. There's no thermals at the current time, so we're going to spread them. Ability blocks are fun. We're not going to mass assist because we literally can't. Tenacity down, armor pen on, or not armor pen. What's the shield thing? Armor shred on Chrysanthi because he's quite frankly really hard to kill. Still no mass assist because we don't have it. I don't think we actually need the turn meter. Almost everyone's full, so we're gonna let the thermals ride for a minute. Still can't call anyone to assist. Boosh has quite a few debuffs. She's got 5. I don't think that's enough, but we're gonna try. It was enough. It was enough. Okay. Again, I don't think this battle is under risk. We're gonna use the basic there so we get an assist, which we got it from Boba, which is pretty sick. Now we're gonna farm some turn meter by blowing up some thermals, and I guess kill Chrysanthi. That's cool. We can now mass assist on the better character, which is probably Embo. So you can get pounded. Get him Fennec. Not really enough debuffs there to do it. I don't think we can kill him. So we're gonna go with that. We're gonna save the armor shred because Cad Bane's not gonna live. Cad Bane is gonna die uber fast. Farm some turn meter. Offense up. Farm some turn meter. Thermals. Smack. I think we're gonna use the execute for Chrysanthemum. He's gonna come back. We will get an armor shred in the meantime. We will need that eventually. All right. Let's focus on Chrysanthemum. Let's just get him out of here. No thermals to farm. Sure, kick him in the face. Oh, or don't. Healing me over here might be fun. We did not get healing immunity, by the way. All right, armor shred there. Mass assist because we can, because no bluff is out. Gosh, he's still super tanky even with 2 armor shreds. How about 3? Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna do that just because it's a special. I think we got him. Oh, we're blinded. All right, that is 2 armor shreds. Farm the turn meter. Kick him in the face. And we win. Yay! Oh, that also finished the quest for us, apparently. Because thermals. It's a Boba Fett thing. I probably already have that, because I have Boba Fett's Zeta. Defeat 50 smugglers with any version of Boba. Sounds pretty doable. Thank you. Okay, I think we just kill Leia next. That seems like the next obvious step. And by Leia, I mean Ahsoka with Leia. Your Fire Shadow. Yeah, Rebel. Speaking of fire, R2. These are the characters I want, not in the order I want them. We want Fish Boy. We're gonna go attacker. We're gonna start by crit damage. And we want 10 meter. Yeah, this one. Alright, this only goes haywire if they get the targeting super right in the beginning. If they don't, then we kill Drogon, and this is probably, or not Drogon, we kill Ezra, and this is probably pretty easy. The only thing that's awkward is with 100% health and R9 Ezra, he probably survives Drogon's hit. We faced an R10 with a very similar Kron last round, and Drogon could not kill him in one hit. So I'm probably still going to do it because it was pretty easy to kill him afterwards, but that might not be the play. We might be better off just like killing Hu Yang or something. Alright, this is fine. So far. Alright, we're gonna swap the turn over to Drogon, and then we're gonna test our luck against Ezra. Kablam! Alright, well, apparently R9 and R10 was the same result. They did Fracture R2, which does low-key suck. Yeah. Probably should have tested our luck otherwise. Let's see if we can get the stun here. We can, so that's good, at least, I guess. I am just gonna keep hitting Ezra. I think we could probably kill him. He's got 2 buffs. Kind of 3 now. Oh, let's try this to see if we can kill him. Nice. Okay, we can. All right, everything is fine. Everything's good in the hood. Let's beat him on Sabine for fun. All right, they do get ults. Okay, all right, we're taking some heat. We're taking some heat. All right, Drogon, don't die. We should be fine. It's just going to be a question of how many banners are we going to get. Okay, well, Drogon died, so that sucks. And we didn't get a kill, so we didn't get him back. Although I think we can still get him back. Yep, totally can. Sick. Let's stun someone that's not already stunned. Named. Can I get a Hu Yang? Alright, calling Leia. Stealth Drogan. You know, one thing that I always talk about Jin being like one of the better comps with Leia, I always talk about like the whole zombie thing, but it is, I really should mention more how reviving Drogan is like, it's pretty good. It's a much more reliable revive than Leia having to get a kill with her ults, because you just have to crit one character on an AoE, right? Like, that's pretty good. I should really talk about that more. You know, in the plethora of videos that I currently make. Alright, 63, that's good. Good enough. Alright, how many teams do we have left to beat? 5. 5 teams left to beat. And I have 4 GLs and Balin. And Malicos. So C's probably sitting on the bench again. Which that's fine. I think historically Balin has done really well. Even versus, like, I think pretty sure we used Balin versus Nitrocron. Oh, and he died and I got mad about it. I do remember this. Oh, single mothers. Calvin is Balin A tier? Yes. Yes, he is. Assuming GLs are and GL level teams are S tier, then yes. Yeah, Malcolm's is 70%. I'm pretty sure Balin's like 80. Yeah, Balin's like 80. I almost wonder if we don't take a protection cron this time, and if we do, if I have I don't think I have a health cron. What I could do though, this channel is looking still at a GL. Nah, barely. I almost wonder if I take Merc cron. This is kind of dumb because I know the other variation will work. I know it will work. Bro, Karen, 36 months. That's 3 years. Thank you for the sub. I feel like this is the play, though. Bad Batch is not getting used anywhere else. This is probably what we do, right? I'm gonna do a fair account, just use Excel or whatever ERP system. But yes. Alright, the 5 times HunterCron was used at 1, so I honestly don't know how this counter works, so. Say what? Alright, we're gonna try this. We're gonna see how this one bodes for us. Oh, wrong song. My bad. It's kind of pointless to even try this because we're gonna have Balin Cron next season, so whatever. It's not like this isn't even useful for science purposes. I don't really think I want to mark her actually. I think I would rather mark you. Yeah, can we do that? All right, well, that was actually really good. Yeah, just get rid of Night Trooper. Please? Ooh. Let's make it so that you don't do a ton of damage. Let's rip your arms off. Now get rid of you. Okay, this honestly was way better than Tankron. I'm not entirely sure if we're comparing apples to oranges here because I don't know if the teams were the same, but my goodness, this is insanely good. Wow. Okay. Good on me for experimenting. Also, we finished another one of these. Apparently, I have an Omicron to unlock. Oh, that's kind of nice. These kind of go hand in hand, don't they? All right, so 4 teams left. And we have 4 GLs. And we probably won't even use them all. Hello from Germany. Hello from the States. I cannot pronounce your name. I'm going to call you Werner. What do we think I use against Africron? Maybe Gungans for funsies? The relics are kind of low, so I bet they'll actually have quite a few issues getting through my Gungans. And I bet Gungans will probably maintain banners pretty well, right? Yeah, it's the one we want. I feel like Gungans are good at not going first as well. All right, Jar Jar went first, which that's actually great. Let's start by getting a ton of debuffs out. Tarples went next. I'm actually gonna hold the big AoE just because I want more debuffs before we sling that thing out. Like that. I want tenacity down on everyone. All right, they mass assist on Phalanx and did nothing. Fantastic. Let's get a mass assist on what's his face, and he's dead. Let's get more debuffs out via that. Now everyone dies. I did not exaggerate. I'm gonna miss attack Akron. Okay. So now I've got JML, JMK, C, and Bane. So C's definitely getting left on. I've got Malicos too. I think I have too much on offense, guys. I could probably team up C and Bane and probably get like a 68 or something against something. Yep, 100%. Oh, look at us, we're carrying. Synced up. So we can do that for something. And then JML something else. And then JMK the third thing. We probably C Bane the C. JML the Mace. And then JMK the Gungans. I think that's the plan. JML does fine against Mace, right? I feel like Revan gets locked up and that's annoying, but whatever. That is Attackercron. Of Naboo to you. Yeah, I think Jam will do fine against Mace, and JMK definitely does fine against Jar Jar. And then I really don't think C-Bane will lose here. Am I terribly wrong? I feel like I can't be wrong about that. The heart of Naboo to you. I don't think you can lose that. All right, we're gonna do the C song just because the Bane song is guaranteed to get played more. Sorry, C. I don't even know what I will just use the normal Bane cron. This one right here. Yep. Malicos sitting on the bench. That's actually the most surprising thing. I think we're gonna mark him. All right, yeah, if you could hit him so he does that, that would be cool. Let's get rid of Mr. Fear over here. All right, yeah, we need to get rid of Poe. Poe is a yeah, sure, ult, why not? We still get protection recovery because Bane. All right, yeet literally everyone. Zap, auto. He's not immune to instant defeats, is he? He's not. Oh, that sucks. Well, there go my banners. Well, no 68 for Calvin. 64, I guess. Sad. All right, JMK the Gungans. Can R7 Mass Team take down R9 level with no Omnis and Datacron? So let me get this straight. Your Maz has 0 Omicrons and the enemy has an Datacron. I would bet no. Has it been done? Yes. Is it probably going to be favorable for you? No. All right, let's do attacker, health. LV, no Omnis, Maz. Oh, you do have Maz Omnis. Okay. Yeah, if your relic levels are somewhat comparable, like you're not below 2, and you have... I don't think you want attacker cron for yourself. Oh, I'm guessing the opponent has the attacker cron. As long as you have a good cron, like a healer cron, yeah, you probably have a good shot. Not guaranteed, but a better shot. All right, we're just gonna have to straight up beat through the shield generator. Ah, okay, there we go. All right, get rid of all the crap. We can't insta kill now since the shield generator is gone. I'm pretty sure, so that's good. Oh, let's beat up on Tarpals. That's always fun. Smack. Jar Jar is actually probably pretty frail. I was very right. If we get the hit under protection because he's a Sith Lord, yeet the big guy. Dispel that crap. Smack. 65, thank you. And then I'm pretty sure JML here is like very safe. We don't need. We probably want Hoda for better banners. And they want protection. All right. We're gonna do the AoE just to get turn meter. I know they had foresight. Oh, don't do that. Although I guess to be fair, if you're gonna do that, do it to Luke. Let's call in that, and then we need to really focus on getting rid of you. All right, you're dead. Fantastic. Let's get rid of. We need to get rid of Jocasta. We need to get rid of you. We don't really need to get rid of you next, but you're also like pretty. Oh, it was Keller and Beck. It wasn't even. Wasn't even what's her face. So I think it's actually a. I don't know if I approve of Keller on Beck here. I know the rationalization for it. I don't think it's good. Also, we should not be trying to call in a revealed enemy. That was stupid. Ooh, we got double rated from Nooch. Thank you, Nooch. We're in our GAC right now, kicking butt and taking names. We are also 2 8%ers in, so that's fun for us. All right, can we get Luke back up to full stuff? Calling Hyoda. Oh, the answer is yes. Fantastic. You love to see it. Okay, we actually did pretty good despite the slight intoxication. We didn't drop a single one. I think, honestly, the most disappointing thing of this whole thing was the fact that their C killed our Bane when we were C Baning. And that was like 4 banners just gone to the wind. Ships look very inconsequential. Assuming I pronounced that correctly. Nooch, I don't know if you're still here, but could you explain to the class what a goth mommy is? I know that you were just briefed on that. So, we could really use your help. You'll be doing us great service. Alright, let's get our Sith out here. Not you. Go home, you drunk Leviathan. I've actually tested this. I think this is 100% autoable. Not like the audiobook site, but like you can hit auto. What am I having for dinner tonight? I will absolutely do that for you, Shadow. Can we get rid of not Razor Crest? We can. Don't know why we did, but we can. Let's get rid of Zabiwing. Yeah, we didn't isolate Biggs, which was what the kids would commonly refer to as a mistake. Sure, do that. Shock, not to be confused with Shadow. Some concussion mines to you. Not to be confused with thermal detonators, because they're not the same thing. Okay, we're not going to get very good banners here. I lied, we are. 75 that's good. That's fine. Okay, we've got Profundity and we've got Executor. I think Executor versus the top because they can't gain turn meter anymore. And I bet the 3 work. I bet this is enough. What's up, Smalgon Dragon? The galaxy finds. Alright, can we get rid of you? The answer was yes, which is going to make killing the rest of these guys way easier. Please don't ability block everyone. They ability blocked everyone. Oh, I cleansed it. That's nice of me. Good job, P1. Pew pew. Okay, my recovery was very good. And by that I mean like they did nothing. Oh, Defender. He's good at defending. I'm actually just gonna try to kill TIE Bomber. I think it's gonna be less of a headache for me. I don't even know what that build is. That an expose? Is that like the worst basic ever? Yep, we're gonna do that. Yeah, just get rid of Bomber. Sure, you can do that. That's fine. Can you just die? Nice, you can. Not as good. Oh, 74? No, alright, well, close enough to good. Taking Houndstooth probably would have actually been better, but hindsight is 2020. I don't even think we need the 4th. I'm feeling risky and a frisky. Alright, there's only one of these guys that can do damage, so we're gonna mark him. So create an R10. That's a good choice. That was my second R10, right after the best choice, which was Jar Jar Binks. If you know, you know. Okay, well, winner, winner, chicken dinner. Honestly, stunning what's-his-face is the best thing they could have done for me, because I hate when he steals the free assist from Millennium Falcon. It's the worst. Like, you did just now. We could have called an Outrider, but no. We got stuck with stupid Y-Wing. Thank you for the kill, Y-Wing. 77. Thank you. First one was glad. That was my third one, Smoke on Dragon. We are on the same page. We are on the same page. Also 1845. That's a pretty good score. I am content with that score. I would have been impressed if I got 4 more with the C-Bang counter here, but that's pretty solid. Like our last match against Sharon Peters, who lives on Wallaby Way. We got 1816. And we dropped 0 battles. So we just scored 30 banners higher with the same amount of drop battles. So I think we're doing okay. And honestly, all it was is we had 1 fight here that was bad banners, and last time we had 4. So that's literally 30 banners. This time it was just Lord Vader. Like, Lord Vader was the banner loser here. Last match it was Lord Vader. It was Maz. I don't remember the other 2. It was Lord Vader. Wasn't Gungans, wasn't Balin, wasn't SLKR. Maz. Oh, Ufus. Ufus actually really crapped the bed versus Hondo. They barely made it out alive. And then what else got really close? I can't remember, but I had 4 battles that were all terrible banners. Gungans did well. Lord Vader did not. We did lose Balin here, but that wasn't that bad. What beat Balin? I feel like it wasn't that bad. Boba was very good. I feel like this was like just JML or something and it was fine. Bad, nothing new. Honestly, they do usually do very well for me. They just did not. I think whatever we used against Wookiees was fine. I don't remember where else we crapped the bed. I feel like we crapped the bed in 4 places, and I can only remember 3 of them. Shadow, valid. Vane's Crown looks very good. He's the hardest one to kill, and they just turned him into an attacker. And more health on a character that's immune to max health damage. Money. Freaking money. What do I need to do to finish these things? I guess I could do that really easily, couldn't I? Tana. Defeat 10 rebel enemies. I could also do that really easily while knocking out these 2. Defeat 50 small guns with any version of Boba Fett. I think there's only one smuggler in the job or in the Chewie event, right? I don't really feel like working on that until I have to. I am almost finished with this guy, which is depressing because he's low-key useless for 3v3. Oof. 441 as they put an S up in the back wall as well. Where are you at, Smolgon? Are you in Chromium, Erodium, Kyber? Kyber 4, okay. Double drops in a few days. When is it? Calvin Awesome didn't make a YouTube video, so I'm not well informed. What a loser. Just copied it, thanks, Drex. 318? Oh, okay, so we do have a minute. Normal energy was probably today then. Oh, it's good to smell around. I forget what I think I'm actually doing really well now. I was not prior to this week. But I think I'm doing well now. Yeah, I was 3-3 going into this week, and I've already won 2, so I'm gonna be at least 5. I'm gonna be at least 5-4. I might be 6-3, depending on how this one goes. I'm feeling pretty good. This is one of my better scores. I think this is actually my second best score. Yeah, this is my second best score this season. Mm-hmm. 318. Thank you, Darkcliff. What does your defense look like, Shadow? Are you just going too hard in the paint? Loki sounds like you. Offense up. Can I get a blind? I got 1. Offense down? Nope. That sucks. We were able to undermine this dude for a minute. Didn't land defense down on anyone. Screw me, I guess. How about blind? Oh, we got 2. Nice. What is this wall entrenched? Put that over there. I was hoping he would die to burning, but that's not really how these guys work. No. Offense up, perhaps? Smack. Can I get 50%? No, I'm so close. Ah. This last is surprisingly wrong. My round? Which part exactly? I could use Ray after the next Prim Grounds. I have Zeta stock for her, but not Amis. She can function pretty well with 2 out of 3 Amis. I had just 2 out of 3 on her, and she was just such a good character and was gonna have such longevity. I went, I splurged on 3, but I think it's this one that was like, just did not seem necessary. Shot can't be dispelled or resisted. Enemies defeated, but this can't be revived. I'm 100% sure from all characters. Yeah, you could do without. I honestly, now I'm looking over this again. This is good. But if you had to pick one to not get, I'd probably do that one. The other 2 are just too good. Oh, that's sad. Smogon. She's still worth using. Even 0 Amis. Like, she gets used in TW. Let's beat up on a CLS, I guess. That's fun. But if you're a goth mom, you gotta get all the Amis. I got all the Amis before I became a goth mommy, so I did things backwards, I guess. I feel like an AoE is a dumb idea. Bo Mandalore took all your Amis recently. She does have some good ones. Alright, let's kill CLS for funsies. I made Bane get all the bonuses because he claimed to love her but didn't have all the Amis. That's sad that you had to do that, July. I mean, like, good on you, but, like, that's pretty sad for him. I miss Bane, though. My daughter isn't old enough to play with her Jar Jar yet, but she's getting close. I miss Bane quite a lot now that I think about it. Alright, I think it is time for us to get our raid on. I don't know who else out there in the YouTube land. I don't think we did this long enough to stretch out the Zareth. Slash, we also didn't start late enough for that, so that's our bad. All right, we got Jacqueline Best and the Lost Swamp Rat. I don't know if I know who the Lost Swamp Rat is, so we're gonna rate him for the first time funsies. But thank you all. Shadow, thank you for the dono. Brokaren and others, thank you for the subs. 3 more hours to Lex. Yeah, I can't. Can I do that? Subscribe. I don't know. I think we got a good score. I don't know if we're gonna pull off the win though. We'll see. All right, you all. YouTube,